Hey guys, Evo here, and I'm here with another episode of Let's Play Final Fantasy 11. So, let's start things off with Evo XN, which is my streaming character that I pretty much use, and let's get right into it. So this is pretty much actually part 2 of my first video. Unfortunately, I had to change game recording software because, well, Fraps kind of messed up my video. Like, I'm missing, like, to be honest, I'm actually missing like a whole mission that I did off the video, so I actually had to change my video. Change my my video recording software. So what we're going to do is we're going to actually, and I hate to do this, but I'm actually going to play through the third rank 1 mission real quick. So basically, as last time, Fetishism, which is the third mission in the rank 1 set of missions. Basically, you go to Palbora, farm a couple of quality type items, the quality fetish head, quality fetish torso, the quality fetish arms, and the quality fetish legs, and you bring them back to the gate guard. It's pretty simple, easy quest. The only problem with it is trying to farm the items like as quickly as you possibly can. And due to RNG, that is not possible. And I actually exited where I did not want to exit, which kind of sucks. So I'm actually running a good ways now. Well, along the way, what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually call out a few of my trust NPCs, of course, Moogle and Fablinix. Currently, I'm actually level 26 right about now. Ready to hit 27. So actually, I really don't need them out at the moment, but you know, I can just keep them out just in case purposes, stuff like that. While making my way towards Palbora Mines, let me go over pretty much what's going on with the game right now. Right now they're holding an event called the Goddess Gaia, or something like that. Pretty much what it is it falls in line with Final Fantasy 11's final story, which is Rhapsodies of Vana'diel. As of, I believe, Thursday or Friday of last week, Square Enix introduced the first chapter in this three-part story, which is supposed to be like the grand finale for Final Fantasy XI. Pretty much played through it. It's kind of, for my taste, a little, kind of too short for me, for my tastes anyway. I feel like it could have been longer. The story itself is good, but it could have been, at least a little longer. Since the next patch, the next update isn't until August, and this is May, so, yeah, it could have been at least a little longer. Something to, hold over people until then. Also on the way is the 13th anniversary of the game. And as you saw when I was running past, you had the Behemoth, which was currently in South Oosterburg, which, normally isn't there. And basically, the Harbinger Behemoth is part of an event where you pretty much go up against the Behemoth a couple of times, farming points or whatever, until you're able to get the Behemoth costume as well as the King Kupelfrad Trust NPC. And of course, then you also have your normal, anniversary, Final Fantasy XI anniversary items. The newest item this year isn't Decennial Ring like, last 2 years. It's a ECAT ring, which pretty much, I don't remember exactly the exact stats on the Decennial Ring, but I'm pretty sure it's a bit slightly higher as far as the experience point bonus. Like, if you look at the Emperor Ring is like 50% experience point bonus, whereas though the ECAT ring is 150% bonus. And the ECAT ring is non-disposable. You can dispose it, but it doesn't wear out, and pretty much you can constantly use it every 2 hours. Also, there's the Trizec ring for level 99 characters, and that basically helps increase the amount of capacity points that your character receives in the adult areas. Also, another thing is currently starting from this past Friday, May the 15th to May the 25th, I believe, which is Memorial Day, Square is actually running I guess you can say a week-long free login. Return to Vonadale type event. So if you haven't played the game in a long time, here's your chance, your opportunity to check out the numerous amount of changes that have happened over the years. I know a lot of people that quit because the game itself, they weren't too happy with the level cap raise. Some of us kind of looking at it like, hey, big deal, they raised level cap. Some people were just like, this is bull. I just spent X amount of months or years, whatever, leveling, sad jobs. No way in the world I'm going to do this all over again. The thing about it was, when Square raised the level cap, they actually released Abisa, which pretty much made leveling super easy. So you weren't spending like a whole month or 2 or 3, almost to a year, leveling a particular job to 99. Like, it took me, oh god, it took me 6, maybe 7 years. And it's just simply because I was a casual player. It took me 6, maybe 7 years to level my main character first job to 75. And then Square Enix announced the, raising of the level cap. And I came back, I played it, and it was just like the game was so broken. Leveling was super easy. Then they, added the Grounds of Valor, Field of Valor and Grounds of Valor, which pretty much, are like training manual, training books that help you level even further. You kill a certain number of mobs that, the book tells you to kill, and you gain experience points from it. Also, since then, they've added stuff like, like I said, trust NPCs, which I forgot no longer summit since I changed areas, but pretty much as you can see, my trust NPCs, list of trust NPCs right here. I'm actually aiming for, hopefully by Tuesday, no later than Wednesday, hopefully I'll have Z to add to my collection. By the time I get, and hopefully I'll have them by the time I reach at least the rank 5 quest. Rank 4, rank 5 quest. Okay, so let's get out my trust NPCs once again. Moogle and Fablinix. One of the things that really bugs me about, this game, and at least the community itself, and I'm not down talking the Final Fantasy XI community, but one of the things that really kills me is, like, people complain about how much the game itself has changed and how it pretty much is holding the player's hand, how Square has pretty much, brought this upon themselves. Here's the truth. Here's the whole issue. It's just like when someone gives you a set of tools. Once those tools are in place, it's up to you as, the player or whatever to use those tools to do whatever you like with it. Square pretty much gave the players an easy mode, easy button. You either choose the easy button or you continue playing the game the way it used to be played. About a year or so ago, there were a few players that wanted to, play the game old school. The old school way, the old school grinding. But very few people actually wanted, you saw very few people, like, actually just getting into that. Back into the old school grind. Back into the old school parties. So, I mean, like I said, at the end of the day, the game is pretty much just, what you make it. And, like, you can't be like, oh, hey, this level grinding is so tedious. And then they give you, like, an easy mode, and you're just like, oh, the game is too easy. One of the main issues was that, like, Square itself really just, Final Fantasy XI was kind of just really kind of falling behind in the times where a lot of games have either gone free to play. They're clones of games like World of Warcraft, and leveling is pretty much easy, and is accessible to both hardcore and casual players alike. 11 was pretty much like that game that just really catered to the hardcore players, like the players that didn't mind the grind, they didn't mind camping a mob for 2, maybe 3, 4, 5 days just to get a certain drop item. As time went on, people grew out of that. People grew tired of camping mobs, camping a particular mob for like 5 or 6 days at a time. And the 2002, 2003 crowd, they pretty much grew up. Like, I started playing this game when I was 19, 20 years old. I'm 32 now. And so, as you can see, a lot of us, we've grown up playing this game, and so a lot of us have, families now and stuff like that. So, and Square kind of saw that, and they felt like they had to make the game a bit more accessible to their old players, while at the same time trying to attract a whole new crowd of new players, a whole new generation of players that were into World of Warcraft, that were into games like Rift and Terra Online and Vindicus and League of Legends and stuff like that. And while you still kind of have a loyal fan base that plays this game, a lot of the veterans have pretty much moved on to Final Fantasy 14. They've moved on to other games. Okay, so far I have about 3 other items. Hopefully this last item doesn't take a century to drop, and I'll be right out of here. For those that are wondering, I'm actually already rank 2 for Boss Duke. So more than likely you're not going to get a chance to see the whole rank up cutscene. And I really do apologize for that. Like I said, once again, bad recording software. Now, I'm actually about to call out a little bit of help, because actually, if you look over there, Ziggy Bone Eater, which is one of the areas one of the dungeons, Notorious Monsters, is actually up, and I honestly don't think I can take them at 27. So I want to actually call on. Let me see. I'm actually gonna call on Rahal. And let's see, combat region, subjugation, Ziggy Bone Eater. And of course, it gives me the crappy course gauntlets, which like sucks, monkey butt. Okay, I'm going to dismiss Rahal, and I'm going to actually call Lion to help me out with a little bit of treasure hunting. Another thing that I forgot to mention, for a lot of you, not so much newcomers, for the veteran players that haven't played in such a long time, if you look at, give me 1 second, if you actually look at the TP section, you'll see that the TP actually no longer goes by hundreds. Like, the highest TP is no longer 300. Highest TP is actually now 3,000. All your TP moves require anywhere from 100 to 300. I mean, from 1,000 to 3,000 TP. As usual, the same rules, apply. The more TP you have, the stronger your attack is, stuff like that. as you can all see, RNG still sucks for this game. And you ever realize how it's always like the last item? It's always the last item that you need that takes the longest to drop. Okay, so we're pretty much gonna go back this way. for crying out loud, just give me the bleeding item. Seriously. Oh my bleeding gosh. About freaking time. And as you can see, Ziggy Bone Eater is actually back up again. So what I'm going to actually do is I'm going to actually try to see if I can get we're going to actually take out Ziggy Bone Eater one more time. And then we're going to make our way back to town and complete this mission. And once again, he gives me another pair of course gauntlets. Sorry, socks. Monkey booty. So I was actually hoping that he would drop Braveheart, but apparently he didn't. Alright, let's turn these things in. And that's it. Alright guys, thanks again for joining me. Once again, next year, March 2016, SE will be dropping console support for Final Fantasy 11. Also, okay, that was just creepy. So, if any of you would like to make the switch over to PC, at the current time, Square Enix is running the Goddess Gala, which pretty much they're offering discount prices on Final Fantasy 11 Ultimate Seekers Edition, which is running, I believe, for $9.99. The Seekers of Adelant expansion is running for $4.99, and those are both digital copies of the game. So, feel free to, get your copy while you can. And to be honest, guys, like the survival of this game right now really just depends on its players. It really, really depends on its players, on us. While Square says it's kind of hard it would be kind of hard for them to, regroup the team and make any new content. It really depends on the players and the player base, and whether or not they can continue to maintain a player base after they've dropped console support, after they've stopped implementing major content updates. So, if you got friends that, love Final Fantasy 11 back during its prime, tell them, hey, guys, get over here, play this game. This game is freaking awesome now. Like I said, the free login is running from now up until the 25th, which is pretty much 2 Mondays from now. So, get them on here and get them back into the game. Show them exactly how much this game has changed, how awesome it's become. Once again, guys, thanks again for joining me. This is Evo. If you like the video, click the like button, give me a big thumbs up. Leave me, comments in the comment section below. Let me know what's up. Let me know what I need to change. If I need to change anything. If I need to make this a little bit more exciting. If you found it boring. I take constructive criticism. As long as it's constructive criticism, I'll take it. But if you're going to troll me, if you're going to be a complete douche nozzle and be completely disrespectful, then, of course, yeah, I'm going to ban your message. I'm pretty much going to ban you from my page, whatever, stuff like that. But let me know what you like. Let me know if you liked it. Let me know if you'd like to see more videos. What kind of videos you like to see. What games you like to see me play. Once again, click this like and subscribe button, and thanks for checking me out. This is Evo signing off.